possible Ripple settlement or SEC dropping appeal, famous Bitcoin expert Vincent Van Code has recently suggested that the SEC might drop or settle its case against Ripple Labs. He tweeted that it is possible, but it might not happen anytime soon. He reminded investors that his views are not financial advice and advised them to be careful and base their short-term plans on how strong the market is. A well-known cryptocurrency exchange, KuCoin, revealed that it had reached an agreement with U.S. authorities while Van Code was speaking, with the settlement solidifying its compliance efforts and allowing it to continue serving its 38 million users worldwide. KuCoin stressed that it is taking a major step forward in its regulatory journey. Because of this change, people are now more interested than ever in the legal effects of other well-known crypto cases, like Ripple's ongoing fight with the SEC. The secret SEC meeting on January 23, 2025 increases suspicion. This meeting was said to be the first big action by the agency's new acting head, Markle Daw, according to the Times tabloid. The crypto industry is buzzing with guesses about what might happen, especially in Ripple's case, because there hasn't been much information shared about the topics being talked about. But that, an ex-user mentioned in a comment on Van Code's tweet that choices made in the meeting might require at least 3 days' notice. If this is true, news about Ripple might be shared as soon as January 26th. Having said that, the SEC has made no mention of a link between the meeting and the lawsuit it filed against Ripple. An E-Piece has just shared an amazing new discovery. There is strong proof that Ripple is working with almost 1/3 of the banks in the world. The question still exists about whether these banks are using Ripple effectively, which has led to a huge increase in the price of XRP to $427. This milestone is due to the possibility that 30% of banks worldwide will use it. Even though this seems like a small number, it is still a significant part of the banking industry. Let's explore this topic further in our talk today. There's news from 2 days ago that Ripple plans to go public by the end of March. This might cause SRP's price to rise by $8.97 in just over a month. It's interesting to think about what could happen. SBI Holdings manages about 4% of all deposits made through foreign accounts at banks worldwide. From our recent talks about the BRICS countries, SBI might only be a small part of the world banking industry's possible 30% use of Ripple technology. As I mentioned in my previous video, Ripple has formed a strong relationship in Brazil by launching its on-demand liquidity services with the Brazilian central bank. But this is only a small part of the bigger situation. We examined how each BRICS country, including China, South Africa, and Brazil, compares to the global GDP. This comparison shows an interesting option. If the BRICS countries work together with Ripple, it could have a huge impact. Russia and India are directly connected to Ripple for on-demand liquidity and central bank digital currencies, CBDCs. In a recent video, I talked about how possible it is to use CBDC and the current ways to do it. It's important to mention the XRP ledger as well. Ripple has recently acquired 2 licenses to send money in Texas and New York, marking an important step for its foreign payment services. The number of Ripple MTL in the US has grown because new licenses were recently issued in Texas and New York. As part of its expansion plans, the company also announced that it will treble its recruitment efforts this year. New York and Texas are known for following rules well. Structures or systems used to organize and guide work. 2 of the toughest rules for the financial business are New York's BIT license and the limited purpose trust company charter. Banks and coin companies are using blockchain technology to make international payments faster, cheaper, and available anytime. Joni, the managing director of Ripple for North America, says that Ripple has an edge in assisting institutions ready to benefit from the current situation, thanks to its knowledge of cryptocurrencies and financial services. Many regular investors are starting to use cryptocurrency for payments, according to a Parthenon study of more than 1,000 cryptocurrency users. The Chainalysis 2024 Geography of Crypto study says that the United States got about $900 billion in cryptocurrency between 2023 and 2024. And overall, the numbers reveal that 29% of people use cryptocurrency to pay in 2024, which is a 6% increase from 2022. The US could be a good place to explore cryptocurrency spending. Additionally, Ripple is focusing more on building its presence in the US, with 75% of its job openings based there. Ripple stablecoin, the company's high-quality stablecoin, has grown in value by 42% since it was launched on December 17th, hitting nearly $100 million in market cap. Later this year, the stablecoin will be added to the company's payment system, making international transfers easier and faster. In 2023, the hiring company has doubled in size to support its growing staff. It has just enlarged its offices in San Francisco and New York. Ripple is growing during a time of quick governmental changes in the US. Last week, the SEC removed Rule 121, which aimed to place strict limits on banks providing crypto storage services. As we look forward to the next bull market, the chances for technology changes increase because of the changing financial situation. The Federal Reserve recently announced that XRP and XLM might be important for the blockchain technology behind their upcoming FedNow payment system. Americans can quickly send money within the country using apps like Venmo and PayPal or through digital wallets for Bitcoin. Meanwhile, the conversation about Ripple's growing role in banking has become much more important. More than 120 companies, such as US Bank and Exchange Bank, along with other payment processors and solution providers, have joined the FedNow service. It is currently in the pilot stage and is set to change this industry with their collaboration. The Fed has made an important move with Metal Blockchain to connect standard banking with decentralized finance. This achievement shows that blockchain technology is becoming more accepted and is being used more in regular financial services. It represents a shift where traditional banking is starting to combine with decentralized finance, which helps improve international payments and the use of distributed ledger technology. The Federal Reserve is spearheading the FedNow project, a blockchain-powered network of seller luminosity, and Ripple is well positioned to play a big part in it. The story gets exciting when the FeedNow system, known for making XLM easier and saving money, is set to support global transfers. Just 8 hours ago, it was reported that 30% of the world's banks have started using XRP, which now totals 1,427 banks. This is an important step that highlights the exciting possibilities of blockchain technology in art and business. The value has increased significantly to a market cap of $1,127 because 30% of banks worldwide are using XRP for international payments. This high level of usage indicates a huge demand for XRP, which is causing its price to rise to new levels. Cent could be a big win for both investors and Ripple in this surprising news. XRP's market share is almost 30%, which adds to its overall story. Just 6 days ago, Mark suggested that XRP would be more widely accepted around the world. He predicted that XRP trades could reach $1.20 quadrillion, which could raise its potential price to $110,000. This shows a significant change as banks start to use debt more carefully. Your XRP record and any digital assets connected to it are clear and accessible, and the information cannot be questioned. Ripple's buyback plan is becoming a reality and is better than anyone expected.